most influential person in your life?
In business, Steve Jobs.
Right on.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay, that attention to detail. We know that Peter Paul has most probably tremendous attention to detail.
Yeah,
So let's
absolutely.
go.
Okay, second question. What's the number one book you'd recommend?
Actually, a book that I recently read, and No Rules, about a Netflix story. I think it's very interesting, very all about innovation, how innovation builds great companies. So, yeah.
Nice.
So I read it recently. So
What is it called again?
No Rules.
No rules. Okay.
Check that out.
Right on. Okay, next question. If you had the opportunity to travel back in time, what advice would you give your younger self?
I would once you get set your eyes on something and you're ready to jump, then jump with both feet. I worked initially in banking and finance, a very predictable, protected environment, and it took me some time to make up my mind, and I made that move. This was back in 2010. I also moved to Canada, but yeah, I would expedite that process.
Love it. Awesome. Okay, next question. What's the best investment you've ever made?
The best one I made was in a plant-based protein company. They raised on FrontFundr, and
nice. Okay.
Yeah, and they raised on FrontFundr, and this is, I would say, an outlier, but they raised on FrontFundr about $700,000 through convertible note. They were basically identified. This was a whole plant-based hype by an investment banker here in Canada, took them public. And so I had a very handsome exit within 2 years.
Nice.
About 35 times my investment. So yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Nice. Okay. Well, yeah, CPI, you might not 35 times, but we try to double your money in 5 years. That's what
Well, that's also pretty handsome, right?
All right, next question, Peter Paul. What's the worst investment you've ever made, and what lessons did you learn from it?
The worst investment I made is a company, and you see it happens certainly here in Canada with sort of the junior exchanges, is a company, big plans, going public. So this was also after the other story I told you. So I guess I smelled the coffee, but didn't do it in the right way. Is that companies that are, first thing they talk about is we're going public and we're going to do it in a year and you're going to get X return. I invest in a company where I sort of carried away a bit by that story. And there's a time and a place for companies to go public. This one clearly was way too early. So that was not a good investment.
Okay. All right. Next question is, how much would you need in the bank to retire today? What's your number?
To retire today, to do the things that I want to do in retirement, 3 million.
Okay.
Not bad. All right.